I do apologise for the audio quality. My mic wire broke, so I've not been able to use the mics. But this video is a video which, to be honest, me at like 18 years old could never imagine me making. Like, genuinely, I was someone who at university was drinking for like 3 days a week minimum, and then every single weekend would be me out drinking. And this is why I feel like it's a good video for me to make, because normally when people speak about not drinking, they're normally people who have always been like, oh no, say no to alcohol, shit, this, that, the other. Like, this is coming from someone who, yeah, my lifestyle was literally like clubbing on a Friday, some sort of event on a Saturday, fucking beers down a pub or something on a Sunday. So yeah, a lot of my life was drinking, and I've got some notes written down because I want to cover everything and how it's made me feel and my reasons for it. But most importantly, I don't want this to be a biased thing, because everyone's relationship with alcohol is different. I feel like some people genuinely have a good relationship with it, where they're able to make incredible memories, and sometimes they struggle to relax, and it can be that one thing that makes them present. Obviously not to be reliant on it, but yeah, I don't want to speak for everyone, because everyone's relationship is different. Obviously some people, their relationship's absolutely awful, some it's not. So the first thing that made me want to stop drinking was what I want from life. I always spoke about how I want to change my family's life and give them the absolute world, and I thought about it one day. It was when I was drunk, and I was thinking, why am I spending my evening drunk? Because tomorrow I'm going to feel rough, I'm going to struggle to be as productive. It's like, I can talk about how much I want to change my mum's life and give her the world and stuff, but I'm out here drinking, fucking doing dumb shit. So it's like, why am I doing this when I know it goes against all of my goals? I'm someone who I feel is so important for anyone that your actions are in line with your goals. So the first thing was alcohol is not in line with my goals and what I want from life, and that leads well onto the second part of it, momentum. So alcohol, you can still progress with life, absolutely you can. You see people who are ultra successful and drink a lot, but for me, momentum is one of the most powerful things out there. Like, if you have a week where you work the hardest you possibly can, and then next week go, yeah, I'm going to build on top of that, the fucking momentum you can pick up from that is crazy, and people start to look at you like you're a fucking superhero type shit. Whereas when you drink, it's like you can smash the week, gets to Friday, and it's like, oh, I need to pick up to where I was. You know, you can't constantly go back and forth. It's like when you start to build a bit of momentum, you just throw it off, and it was something that would frustrate me. Whereas now, like, I'd say my life changed ridiculous amounts across the last few years, and especially across the last year, where I have had that momentum and I've had that focus, and that is one of the biggest things. The focus you get from not drinking is something that I love, because the next day is the domino effect that comes with the alcohol. So the next day you wake up later, you're less productive, and then the day after that you're trying to find your routine again, and sometimes it can take 2 to 3 days to get you back on track. If you're drinking again on a Friday, it's like you spend half the week just trying to like get back to where you were, and it's something that frustrates me. And this thing again, I guess, leads on from the momentum thing, the next day, the domino effect, but it's the mental health, the effect it has on your mental health. So I don't like to talk about my mental health, because I feel like if I say X, Y, Z, then it like defines me in a way. I like to know I've got full control. But I got diagnosed with something called cyclothymia, which is a mild bipolar. And I say I got diagnosed with it. I don't like to say I've got it, because with like mental health, you know, you can't pinpoint if someone actually has something. It's not like a broken arm, for instance, where it's like someone's broke their arm, you can clearly see that. With mental health, it's like all based on X, Y, Z. So yeah, I don't like to say I've got it, but I got diagnosed with it. And for me, if I do behaviours which result in obviously bad mental health, then it's not going to push me down a bad path. But yeah, that's a subject I don't really want to get onto, because I don't like to define myself with anything and put that negative, I don't know, you probably get what I'm trying to say. And this one here is a pretty good one, to be honest. I got it out of the system. So if you knew me from 18 to 21, yeah, I'd say 18 to 20/21. 21's when I started like moving away from it. You'll know that I was I don't want to say off the rails, but I enjoyed myself. I definitely got myself out there. I made some incredible memories, like been to all the places, Ibiza, Napa, where Magaluf, Zante, like I've done all those things, university, freshers, nights out, all of those things. Like, I feel like I've done it all. I've experienced every possible thing you can from alcohol, like the most fucked up stories out there. So when I drink now, it's like, it doesn't come close to where I was previously. Like, it was just funny as fuck when I was younger. Like, you could just get away with so much, so like it feels like it never lives up to the hype of when I was younger. And honestly, I look back on memories and reflect on them like so fondly. They were absolutely incredible. I don't regret a single thing. I'm so glad I lived it. But that was something that definitely made me not really give a shit about drinking anymore. They're my 4 big things. So it's no longer in alignment with my goals. It doesn't benefit my mental health. It pulls back my momentum, and I'd say I've got it out of the system. And do you know what? I don't want to put this out there, because in a year's time I might get back into drinking, and it might be something that now adds to my life. So I'm not going to say I'm the person who doesn't drink or label myself as anything, but yeah, I haven't drunk for a whole year. These are my reasons, and to be honest, my life has improved massively. But again, this isn't to say that like this is the same for you or alcohol is bad. I do see like people benefit a lot from not drinking, but yeah, I don't like to push my views onto anyone. This is just purely based on what I've experienced and the previous year I've had. So yeah, hopefully next year these videos aren't me like, oh yeah, this is me getting fucked up in some random country. But yeah, I hope that you found this beneficial, and I would definitely recommend trying it for a month. See how you feel, see if you notice any positives, any benefits, especially if you feel like it isn't something that is adding to your life.